So as far as this matter with regards to NEET paper leak and the police action that has been taken up in the parliament, we are looking at discussions and hangama that continued for the first week itself. And when it comes to the opposition strategy, how it's going to unfold today, because we are getting a breaking update which suggests that the opposition parties will be meeting at around 10 a.m., so in about an hour, and then followed by a protest at 10:30 at Makardwar. So Nyamika, what is this protest going to be all about, as the opposition now seemingly is appointing to look united as far as when it comes to taking on the government? So is the Ram Mandir, Chanda Chori going to be the case that is going to resonate in the parliament today?
Well, yes, it is expected that today the opposition parties are going to focus upon the Ram Mandir Chanda Chori issue, as yesterday only we have seen that how the Samajwadi Party has done a protest at Makardwar, and today at 10 o'clock the India Bloc parties are going to have a meeting to prepare the strategy for today, as after that only at 10:30 a.m. Just in front of Makardwar, all these opposition parties are expected to hold a protest regarding the Ram Mandir issue only. In fact, many of the MPs have also given adjournment motion notices, including the Congress Party Rajya Sabha MP Mr. Randeep Singh Surjewala, who has moved a suspension of business notice in the upper house, seeking a proper discussion within the house regarding the matter of the theft which is being done in the Ram Mandir. As for that reason, we have seen that how even the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, along with the LOP in Rajya Sabha, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, had given a joint letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi seeking a reply on the part of the government of India that what kind of action is going to be taken against those who have been involved in this particular case. Not just that, but in fact they are also demanding that there should be a SC monitored probe which needs to be done in this entire issue, because they are making this allegation against the government that the small fishes are being caught in this entire matter. In fact, there are many of the big names which are also being involved in this donation scam, but the government is not ready to take action against them. So all of these issues are going to be taken up, and the opposition is going to demand that it is very much necessary to hold a discussion regarding this matter on the floor of the house. All right, we're expecting that there's going to be a floor strategy meeting that's going to happen at about 10 a.m. followed by the protest that is expected at 10:30. So half an hour before the proceedings then begin today will actually tell us about what the opposition now seems to be planning to take on the government. Remember, with the voice vote, we're looking at the anti-NEET paper leak case, the matter that was taken up for discussion at least for 2 days on part of, when it comes to in the stipulated time that was given both to the government and to the opposition to speak on the issue at length. There was protest, there was demonstration, and there was multiple adjournments, but now it seems that the opposition, including that of the Congress and also Samajwadi Party, are now seeking, as far as Supreme Court monitored probe into the alleged Ram Mandir donation row, and questioning when it comes to Prime Minister's silence on this. So this is something when it comes to the opposition now seems to be mounting their attack on the government, and that would be clear following today's protest both outside, and later we'll see how the proceedings continue. Let's in the meantime listen in to what Rahul Gandhi had to say.
She says to me, is a person who is absolutely convinced that another is God. So these are the three categories: student, and student, and who follows the
पार्लियामेंट के अंदर सदन में इडियट इज एन अनपार्लियामेंटरी वर्ड। मुझे लगता है पहली बार इडियट शब्द का प्रयोग इतनी बार हुआ है सदन के अंदर। राहुल गांधी जी खुद अपने आप को पहचानते हैं, राहुल गांधी जी खुद अपने आप को जानते हैं, मगर आज मैं कहना चाहूंगा राहुल गांधी जी सदन के मर्यादा को देखते हुए सदन के अंदर खुद अपने आप को भी इडियट नहीं कह सकते हैं। गांधी जी खुद अपने आप को सदन के अंदर इडियट कह सकते हैं? नहीं अलाउ करेंगे हम। वो जानते हैं सच्चाई क्या है, देश भी जानती है, हम भी जानते हैं और आप भी जानते हैं, मगर फिर भी राहुल गांधी कैन नॉट कॉल हिमसेल्फ ऑल्सो एन इडियट विद इन द प्रेमाइसेस ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट, विद इन द हाउस, बिकॉज द हाउस इज अ डेकोरम। हाउस की मर्यादा होती है, हाउस नियम से चलता है।
Well, the following remarks that have been expunged because addressing the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi recalled his conversation with a student who stated that there are three categories of people in the context of the recent student protests. But in the meantime, speaking of the student protests, the matter which is expected to be taken up in the Supreme Court is in connection with the seeking a complete ban on the use of pellet guns for crowd control measures during civilian unarmed protests. Now, the plea that has been filed by a former Intel Bureau officer, Yashovardhan Azad, also along with two injured protesters, Prashant Kumar and Sheikh Irshad. Now, this petition in the meantime urges the Supreme Court to direct the decommissioning or banning of metallic pellet firing weapons used by law enforcement agencies for crowd dispersal, and also it also seeks exemplary compensation and a complete medical treatment and rehabilitation to be given to those who were injured because of the pellet guns firing on them during this recent protest that was held at Jantar Mantar. So this matter, which is now expected to be heard by the Chief Justice-led bench. Let's connect with Harish on this. Harish, this is probably for the first time that we are looking at as far as when it comes to the future use of pellet guns during protests and how they may impact the relief and the rehabilitation measures, especially to those injured during last week's protests, is a matter that would be taken up before the Supreme Court.
Yes, that's right, Amita. A very crucial hearing as far as the violence during the CJP's Chalo Sansad, the march is concerned. And today, the matter which will be taken up is the controversial firing from pellet guns by the RAF. Remember, this petition filed by a former IB official, Yashovardhan Azad, has sought complete banning, as you rightly said, complete banning of use of pellet guns during civil protests, and also compensation for all the victims who suffered pellet gun injuries during the July 20 protest in Connaught Place. In fact, this petition primarily says that Indian laws and UN-approved laws prohibit use of pellet guns only as a, and also if at all being used, it can only be used as a last resort and extreme grave situations. And even Supreme Court has earlier observed that it can be used only in extreme situations where there is a threat to life, property and public order, and only after, as a last resort, last recourse, only after exhausting all other means to quieten or bring the if the crowd cannot be brought under control. Yes. So today's petition is very important in that aspect, and also the timing, Amita. This comes at a time when there is a controversy regarding initial denial of the Delhi police as far as use of pellet gun is concerned. But Times Now had access to a diary entry which showed that a DCP had indeed given orders to the Rapid Action Force.
Yes, and that was recorded almost 2 days later as far as in this general diary entry that you are speaking of, Harish, where Bhavtosh had got up that exclusive information, and Times Now has been also accessing as far as this PIL is concerned. So let's put out exactly what this PIL entails as Harish continues to be with us, because we're going to talk about this PIL that has been filed in the Supreme Court that seeks issuance of a writ of mandamus or any other appropriate writ or direction coming from the Supreme Court when they are now seeking a ban or a decommissioning or wholly or partly when it comes to the use of metallic kinetic projectiles or pellets that are used from pump action rifles or projectiles action by the law enforcement agencies. What is its purpose as far as when it comes to controlling crowd or their dispersal of civilian assemblies, along with a grant of exemplary compensation? So let's put out this, when it comes to the compensation to the pellet victims is also something which this petition is seeking to all of them who were injured and by the state action, and also on saying that ensuring that the availability of complete medical treatment, there is going to be care and for their rehabilitation of the said victims. So this matter is expected to be taken up before the Supreme Court. What is being said that for the first time, that as far as the 20th of July Chalo Sansad March is concerned, the use of pellet guns may have been used. So this is something which is now going to be taken up before the Supreme Court. And, on what cases, on what grounds, Harish, when we are looking at as far as why, pellet guns are used, because this is something which is coming on part of the government, which was stated in the parliament, that no such orders were given because no firing happened in the first place. So we are told that this matter will be heard by the Chief Justice-led bench.
Yes, that's right. What is important is the two prayers seeking a complete ban on the use of pellet guns. Remember, earlier, they are citing the earlier law, which, as per Indian law and also international UN-approved law, only after exhausting all other measures in as far as quietening the crowd or controlling the crowd is concerned, these pellet guns can only be used as a last recourse, last resort, and even if it is used, can only be fired below the hip. And we have seen how two people were injured, even on the face, back of the face, neck, and even on the chest. So complete illegal use of pellet guns is what has emerged, and also the Delhi police had significantly tried to cover up.
Yes.
As per the
But we're going to talk about our breaking update and the follow-up information that we are gathering on this development.